Why have I been a Melaleuca customer since 1991? Well, before we go any further, let me address the number one question people ask me. Jordan, if you've been a Melaleuca customer since 1991, isn't it expensive? Isn't it expensive? I said, that's the wrong question, because what I learned the hard way is this. See, price is what you pay. Cost is what it takes from you. And for me, the cheap stuff was costing me my health. Let me explain. When I came home from the first Gulf War, my body wasn't the same. I had sinus issues. I had skin reactions. I had severe sensitivities that doctors kind of shrugged off as allergies. Later, I learned it was tied to burn pit exposure, chemicals, and toxins we lived around overseas. Now, everyday store products that most people never think twice about, Dawn, Tide, Cascade, Febreze, they would trigger me instantly. My home didn't feel safe. And back then, we didn't have the information we have now. In 1991, somebody handed me a Melaleuca catalog, and that was the moment everything changed. See, I didn't join for a business. I wasn't trying to build income. I wasn't trying to recruit anybody. I just needed products that didn't attack my immune system. And Melaleuca was the first thing in years that didn't make me react. See, my breathing got better, my sinuses calmed down, my skin stopped breaking out, my home finally felt livable again. And that's when I learned the difference between price and cost. See, a cheap product with toxins or toxic ingredients is the most expensive thing in your home. It costs your health, it costs you your energy, it costs you sleep, it costs you doctor's visits, it costs you reactions that nobody else understands. So no, Melaleuca wasn't expensive. It was the first thing that stopped costing me. See, over time, I started measuring things because I'm a teacher, a veteran, and I believe in data. And the numbers confirmed what I felt. Less inflammation, better nighttime breathing, fewer sinus flare-ups, improved skin hydration and tone, reduced household chemical triggers, more consistent energy, better sleep environment for PTSD, and stability during my prostate cancer recovery. See, the cleaners, the lotions, the vitamins, the omega-3s, the Peak Performance Pack, the Sabella skincare, everything built a home environment safe enough that I could actually heal. And that's when I said, I'll never go back to store brands. See, people love comparing Amazon and Costco to Melaleuca. And I hear it all the time. And really, unfortunately, Melaleuca has been compared to other companies, which we're going to say network marketing for whatever reason. Okay. Network marketing has always been based on an independent company using a different marketing. In other words, instead of, you don't see the ads on TV. Okay. And you have to buy the products from a different company that's not in the grocery store. So that's network marketing. And it's a legitimate business. Matter of fact, if you look closely, you'll find that network marketing framework is in virtually every successful business that's out there. But anyway, what we should compare Melaleuca to is Amazon and Costco. So now let's look at the actual numbers. Now, Costco has an executive rewards, which are a 2% cash back, a 5% cash back at Amazon and Whole Foods. But the Melaleuca rewards Visa card gives you up to 6% every single month. And here's what everyone misses. Cashback means nothing if you're buying products that hurt you. See, Melaleuca value comes with stacked savings. See, first you have the new member value pack savings. The best discounts you will ever get, nutrition, cleaning, laundry, home, body care bundle at a price that beats buying product by product. Your net cost drops immediately. Sabella skincare and beauty bundles. When people compare Sephora, I think it's Sephora and Ulta, their prices, they forget to compare cost per use, premium ingredients, skin safety, zero endocrine disruptors, zero synthetic fragrances, and zero irritants. But Sabella beats most department store products by 30 to 40% per use. People spend $200 to $400 a month at Sephora and Ulta. Now, the loyalty rewards is my personal, what I call $1,000 proof. So here's the best part that shocks people. This year alone, I earned over $1,000 in loyalty shopping dollars. Not from selling, not from recruiting, just from buying better, just from redirecting spending away from a toxic store brands into high quality products. Now, my cost per use versus a price on a bottle, and this is actually a huge comparison. See, people compare the price of a bottle, but they never calculate the cost per use. See, Lemon Bright, which is our dishwashing soap, has up to one bottle, has 500 sink uses per bottle. But many competitors, including Dawn, only average 150 to 180. Now, Melaleuca is cheaper, it's safer, and it lasts longer. Same with the laundry packs, the cleaning concentrates, the vitamins, the shampoos. You use less, it works better, and it lasts longer. This is not expensive. This is efficient. So I've been a customer since 1991 for one reason. It protected my health before I ever thought about income. As a Gulf War veteran, as a prostate cancer survivor, as someone managing PTSD, as a teacher who needs sleep to survive long days, as a teacher who needs energy in the afternoon after lunch, as a man who couldn't live in a toxic home, Melaleuca gives me something priceless. Safe home and a chance to heal. Then later it gave me something else. A way to save money, a way to earn money through loyalty rewards. I'm not talking about building a business. I'm talking about earn money through loyalty rewards and a way to live better without spending more. And now as a wellness educator, I help people do the same. Build a safer home, reduce hidden inflammation triggers, protect your health, save money through bundles, earn rewards through smart buying, experience the results of themselves. I tapped into a secret. High quality products, bundle savings, loyalty rewards equals a healthier life at a lower cost. That's why I've been a customer for 34 years. And I'll remain one as long as I'm alive. So if you want to learn how the savings work, how to earn loyalty rewards, or how to create a wellness environment that actually supports your health, then just follow the next step on this page. I'll walk you through everything. No pressure, no hype, just the truth from someone who's lived it since 1991. This is Dr. Smith. Thank you for listening. Okay, I want to make a little short video for you. Talk about why I'm using these supplements. So first of all, I'm taking this supplement here, which is called, well, it looks backwards to me. It's called Vigor FT. This is for my testosterone. This is what happened on my test results after using the testosterone. I'm 72 years old. My testosterone levels are not going down. They're going up. I don't need a blue pill. No blue pill here. Okay, next, let's go back to my results on my lipid panel. And that was concerning my cholesterol and everything else. Mentioned that I started taking them because I saw everything else. You can see where my cholesterol was at. You can see where my cholesterol is at now, 122. That does include my diet, but also my exercise. But because I'm using the supplements, and I also take, because of cholesterol, is I also add this in. Okay, and this is another Omega. I take this for my cholesterol as well. But the main pack of all of these things, on all of these things here, HDL, LDL. See the difference is because I got serious and started taking this total health, which in my case is a peak performance. It's a total health, but I take the one for men, which is longevity for us old folks, 50 and older. Okay. And what it does, what I like about it, it has a pack. It has an AM pack and a PM pack. So I take this in the morning and I take this in the evening. Okay. The other thing that we do take, and this is because when Joyce started having problems about the symptoms of cancer, the biggest problem that she was having was concerning constipation. She was getting constipated, and she had to either take some magnesium citrate, I think with magnesium citrate, or something other she had to take, because nothing else works. None of the laxatives would work because she was having constipation. But that stuff had been going on for over about 6 months to a year. Okay, never thought that constipation was going to be a sign of cancer, but it was. Okay, so Carolyn here recently. So Carolyn now she's 82. I'm 72. She started having problems with constipation, and she's in pretty good shape. Okay, as I mentioned, we're working out and everything else, but she was having problems with that, and so every time I'm thinking about something that's going on with my health, I'm going here to the company because it's like an education resource on health products. So it's not just basic supplements, it's cleaning, personal care. I have allergies, so I can't use other cleansers. I had to get rid of them. So that's why I was looking at it. And the other reason was because when I had grandkids and stuff over the house, if they go up under the cabinet to experiment and try to drink stuff, my kids don't die, because it was all the biodegradable, safe stuff. It was natural. That's what it is. This is all natural. Okay. I didn't start worrying about natural until I got prostate cancer. But the real reason I'm here is because of this and the reward system. And I found a hack. Here's the hack. So first of all, I'm going to go here and I'm going to show you what my earning history is. See, Melaleuca has a rewards program. And that program is that you have to do certain things. And when you do, they give you loyalty shopping dollars. And if you notice here, these are my numbers. So now I have a membership at Costco and I have a membership at Prime. I've never gotten over $3,000 from any one of those companies. Okay. Now this is over my lifetime, but this is virtually, this right here is happening up here in the last 3 years. Okay, because I'm earning. This right here, if you can see here for the breakdown for the past 12 months, this is over $1,000 and almost, which in this case is getting close to $1,100. Okay, and this is showing all the expenditures and deposits into my account. It's into my loyalty shopping account, which is in this store. So this is how I play the game. This is what I found out. So, I'm able to earn these shopping dollars. Well, if it took me very long. I said, well, the whole big hang up on some people were saying, well, you have to order $35. Well, guess what? The 35 points, roughly $35. Okay. This is not $35. Okay. It's not, it's good quality shit and it's supported by the research. But anyway, this right here, when I order this, it already covers my 35 points. I'm not worried about it. Okay. So, but this is the other things that I realized, and this is how I play the game. How do I do that? Well, very simple. First thing I did was I started reading. So here's the first thing. Here's on shipping. I found out when I was just showing you had all those $10.42 is because every time I place an order that's over a 44 point, I get $10.42. So the first thing I do is when I place an order, I'm always ordering over 44. Okay, that's the second thing. Next, you have videos where it says activate, learn to earn. And in this case, I can't do it because I just realized I screwed up. This morning, I get in the habit of getting up in the morning and I go and click on that link and it sends me to a page that looks like this. It has videos. And when you watch the video, then they ask you 2 questions at the end to see if you watched the video to understand the information. And when I do it, then I get a coupon. Okay. So what I do is every day when I get up, I spend 30 minutes even less than that. Well, really, I could say 15 minutes. So you're going to do 15 minutes, around like three different videos per day is your limit. But I'm able to do that. And what is it? This does is a coupons. So instead of doing the loyalty dollars, it puts a coupon actually inside my shopping cart that there is available. Like for instance, if I go to my shopping cart now, I'll see, it says you have a new coupon. Watch the video. And it says I have $137 and stuff to activate. Okay. And it says, see the videos, etc. in here. But here are my coupons. And it says, here's your coupons. These are all coupons that I have in here. And I do coupons on stuff that I use. Okay. So what I do is, first thing, I'm always going to order over 44 points, which means I'm getting the $10.42 for every time I'm making my order. Second of all, I got the Melaleuca credit card. And the reason I wanted to get the Melaleuca credit card was because of this. Let me go to it real quick. If I go to the Melaleuca Visa credit card, this is why. 6% back on anything that I buy in the store. 4% back on gas, electric fueling, grocery, and dining purchases. Okay, so if I go to the grocery store, like before, I take my Melaleuca card and I go to my Stater Brothers grocery store and I spend money there, but they're going to give me 4%. It's going to come right back into my store here. You get it? So if anything inside the Melaleuca store I spend, it's going to be on my credit card. It's going to be a Melaleuca card. And that automatically gives me 6% deposited into my store account, my loyalty shopping dollar account, 2% on anything else. So I took this, I said, well, whoa. So I use it to buy my Melaleuca products. I use it at the grocery store and when I get gas. And then I use it on anything else I get. And every time it takes that and it puts it into my account. Okay, that wasn't rocket science. I said, I figured it out. So that's how on my loyalty shopping dollars, you see here, now we go back here to my account history and look here. So this right here was because I used my Visa credit card and it popped $66 in there. And then this is because I ordered 44 points higher when I place. So I just make sure I'm ordering at least 44 points. Then I get the 1042. And this right here says, nice job. I redeemed. That's right. I went to place an order and I didn't spend any money. Look here. Nice job. You redeemed. I went there and spent money. So this is all the things in here I've been using, but it gets even better. And I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to briefly kind of talk about some of the things. So this loyalty shopping dollars of watching all the videos, that's actually going to end. And it's actually being replaced by the coupons, which is the same thing. You watch a video and you earn dollars. Okay. Here's the next thing. Your shipping services. So we already talked about the card. Home security. Instead of doing ADT, I switched from ADT. Instead of paying the $50 I was paying for ADT, I now pay $25 for the Melaleuca home security system. Yep. That's what I did. I just switched. No new money, just switched. Same thing. Instead of having the Norton, I have my InfoGuard. Same money, just switched. Same stuff. Then they also have the Deals app where you, on the Deals app, is for local stores. You have to put your zip code and everything else. But virtually Melaleuca Deals is that you receive up to 50% off travel, dining, and entertainment. Save up to $1,000 or more per year for doing that. That's another thing I did. Okay. So, but then you also have healthcare. We already have healthcare. It does have healthcare savings, but you pay for it. But well, I don't worry about that. But this retail partners, oh, hell yeah. Here's another thing. I'm taking the same card. And when I spend it on stuff, I'm getting the 2% going into my loyalty shopping account. Okay. But then here's a big trip. So if I go to Old Navy and decide to shop, I go to Old Navy, it's going to give me 6.25% in loyalty shopping dollars going back to my account. Okay. And there, all I do is click. And then I just go to Old Navy and I have to make sure it logs me in. Okay. And then I go here to click shop now. And guess what? It's taking me to Old Navy at the Gap. And guess what? Now I'm there. I just shop because it already has encoded me as a code. And now I just shop. And when I shop, it's going to get 6.25% back into my loyalty account. So That's the reason. Okay. I have the products. Now, the other thing I mentioned about having a problem with poop is that what we do is that we have a fiber. Carolyn was having real problems of not going in the bathroom, having the problems with the constipation. I shared the same thing, scared the shit out of me. But now we both take this fiber drink. So we just drink this fiber, drink this mix. And guess what? Not only are we pooping, boy, we are pooping better than we ever pooped in our life. And your gut health is critical. So that's why I am a customer, and I have actually been using this products since they were 1991, but now I'm kind of like all in because I'm concerned on my health. That's how it works, bro. You can only do it if someone refers you. So I just wanted to show why I'm using it. To me, it's a no-brainer now. If you like Costco and if you like Amazon Prime, then you're going to love this except for your health products. Okay? If you're buying your products, again, I'll let you know, it has a requirement of 35 points. I don't have that problem. I've already been spending more than 35 points because I buy everything from their thing. So my dish soap, I don't buy Tide. I haven't used Tide. I don't know how many years. I don't buy Tide because of the chemicals and stuff and my allergies. But I use it for my toothpaste, my body soap, my skin cleansers, my vitamin supplements on the inside. I have no problem with it. Okay. That's it. That's my little spill. Just let you know. So, all right, brother. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Next, I want to share with you about some special saving packs. I put it there. There's your special saving packs. So, for instance, I mentioned before because I have the Peak Performance. It has the AM pack. It has the PM pack. So I like it. So I just take one in the morning and one in the evening. But inside this pack, like for instance on the AM pack, it actually has Vitality multivitamins, it has Cell Wise, it has Provex CV, Recover AI, Cardio, Replenix, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different supplements which are in here. And most of them, you take one in the morning and one in the evening, but there's also 2 others on here. So it's 11 different supplements are actually combined in both of these packages, okay? So if you would buy them individually, you're going to spend a lot more money. Okay, so the Peak Performance takes all of these nutrients that they have that's able to support. So, and they have a different one. So like for instance, you got one Peak Performance Nutrition for longevity for people over 50. You have for heart. So if you got a history of cardiovascular disease in your family, you probably want to take that one. For me, I take the Peak Performance Total Health Packet. Okay, I'm all in. It's for longevity, 50 plus. I've already showed you the results that I get, so I use that. You also have one for women itself, based on your age. You also have one for brain health. Okay, you have one for just overall nutrition, and then you have one for glucose support. Okay, you got a problem being diabetic. You want that, or the other one you have one for specifically for weight management. Okay, so all of these are savings. If you look here, this pack here saves $52. The one pack that I take, the Total Health, I save $151.79 from buying it as individual products. Okay, so these are savings. Now, I've already mentioned that as a new customer, you get $100 worth of free products. But also need to let's talk about their guarantee. Okay, their guarantee is an empty bottle guarantee. So if you buy a product and it's not working, if you want to return it within 90 days, I believe, you can go ahead and return it. It's an empty bottle guarantee. They're going to give you all your money back. Okay, especially in here with the Peak Performance, it's a 90-day challenge. If you don't feel better, have better energy and whatever, you need that. And as I mentioned, one of the things is in my debt-free teacher masterclass, one of the things we have to concentrate on before we can correct things is we have to be physically prepared. This is a total wellness program. Okay, you have to be physically prepared. So that, which means your body needs to be feel better. Have you ever tried to do anything when you're sick or you're tired? No, you can't. Your brain doesn't work right. Okay, so these vitamin supplements, you pick the one that you want, but this is essential for your living And also for anything else you want to do in your career or whatever, it just helps you. Okay, believe me, it will. Okay, and also save you some money from the doctor. This is preventive medicine. Preventive medicine. Okay, you want to prevent problems with your brain, with your heart, your cardiovascular system. This is what you want. And plus, you save money when you buy it in the pack. Okay, like I do the longevity, and I save $151 instead of buying these individually. Okay, now the other thing is I'm going to go in and show you on savings packs. In addition to the $100 you get as a free customer, is that they have some special value pack that's for new members only. Okay, and so only as a new member and only in the first 2 months are you able to buy these products. So in this first one here, you have a value pack. If you buy the pack, it has a large selection of different products where you're able to sample them. Most of us, when we start out, this is the wisest thing you can do for 2 reasons. One, if you buy the home conversion pack, you can actually deduct that from your taxes. Okay, and I can show you how you're able to do that. You can put it on your Schedule C. You can actually deduct the amount of that. Plus, it's going to save you money. In this case, the home conversion pack saves you $200. The value pack saves you $140. Then they have a smaller one. This one saves you $53. This saves you $62. This one saves you $49. Okay. This one right here, if you like pure essential oil packs, this one saves you $53. And this one is an EcoSense safer for your home. New members only, again, saves you $55. So you have these packs that you're able to do. So one small thing, what I did was that I bought the home conversion pack because it gave me an opportunity to try all the different things. Plus, I saved money when I bought it. Okay. And now combined with my secrets that I told you, when you're spending it, you're going to get your 6% back on this, and it's going to be a smart deal. Smart idea, smart thing is to go ahead and get that one of these value packs, because you can only do it during the first 2 months. And with that, I've given you an overview and kind of explained roughly about why I became a Melaleuca customer and how you can save money. Again, if you have a Costco card, if you have an Amazon Prime card, if you are interested or you have an interest in preventive health care and just overall safer and more convenient products just delivered to your door, when you order, it's going to be delivered by UPS and it comes within 2 to 3 days. Okay, I don't care where you live in the United States. And this is just not in the United States anymore. Again, the company now is doing over $2 billion, and I already showed you all the other good things that's already been done by other third-party people. Okay, with that, we're done. Turkey time! Melaleuca, the wellness company, has been in business since 1991, exceeding $2 billion in annual sales. To become a Melaleuca customer, I invite you to schedule a wellness strategy session. Just go to www.shopwellness.info/Annapolis Creed. And also I have a free teacher debt-free masterclass. You can go to jordanbsmithjr.biz.